Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be explaining the powers and abilities of the Invisible Woman. Susan Richards, founding member of the Fantastic Four, member of the Avengers, and one of the most powerful superheroes in the Marvel Universe. Susan got her powers when she went into space, along with Reed Richards, her brother Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. Their ship was bombarded with cosmic rays, and each one of them gained a different ability. Sue gained the ability to turn herself invisible. Susan can make herself invisible and also other people. She can even turn the retinas in someone's eyes invisible, making them unable to see. Susan can also conjure invisible force fields. As we can see here, they're capable of blocking numerous different weapon types, and as we can see here, bullets flatten on her force fields. Susan's force fields are so strong that she was able to hold back the Hulk from attacking her brother Johnny Storm. And her force fields were able to hold up to Namor's strikes when she was protecting Reed Richards. Her fields can also stand up to Wolverine's adamantium claws. And Sue's force fields were so powerful that once, when a Celestial shot an energy blast out of its hand at her, she was able to protect herself. Sue can also use this power offensively. As we can see here, she's able to trap Ares in a force field. She was also able to do the same to a team of several Avengers, including Hulk, Captain Britain, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, Hawkeye, and many others, such as Luke Cage, Black Panther, and She-Hulk, which are all extremely powerful. Sue can also cause her invisible force fields to explode, sending people flying back. When Susan was angry that her children were taken away from her, she came into conflict with the Avengers. And Susan released an explosion that was so powerful, she sent most of them flying back. Now, as we can see here, Thor and Hulk were relatively unaffected, but they still had to brace themselves as to not be thrown back. So this feat is very impressive. And afterwards, she was able to continue to fight them all. She trapped Luke Cage inside of an invisible box and threw him, and she was also able to knock back Iron Man. Sue can create invisible constructs like boxes and discs that she's able to use to float around to make other people float around. And she can basically fly with them, as we can see here, and she can move extremely fast. As we can see here, Sue makes an invisible sword that she uses to chop off a dragon's head. As we can see here, Sue makes herself an invisible gauntlet, which she uses to bust up Namor with. So Sue is so powerful that she was able to get into a one-on-one fight with Doctor Doom and win by blocking his powerful laser beams, using the environment to her advantage, and then straight up just trashing his armor, defeating him. Sue is also very skilled and intelligent. She obtained a doctorate, and she trained for many weeks with Iron Fist, intensive combat skills. She was able to spar with him, and is able to use that to her advantage in combat. So all of these things are what make Susan Storm probably the most powerful of the Fantastic Four. All of her powers and her strong will and determination to protect her family and her children are what make her one of the main role models in the Marvel Universe. Also her compassion, as once during the superhuman Civil War, when Susan was on Captain America's side fighting against Tony got low and was about to start drinking again. In the comics, Tony is an alcoholic, and if he drinks, it's not good for him. So Susan was spying on Tony, and she knew that if she does let Tony take one sip, that there would be probably a huge advantage for them in the superhuman Civil War. But even though she was fighting Tony at the time, she still cared about him because he was her friend. So she stopped him from drinking the alcohol, and probably saved his life. Well everyone, thanks for watching. Until next time.